After all, IPL is started, and all the cricket fans around the world, especially in India, are stuck in the front of TV from 7:30 to 11. And I think you are one of them. And also, if you are not, surely you saw any cricket scene on TV. If yes, then you must have noticed that a bowler, after running almost 50 yards, throw the ball on the pitch, and at that time, ball suddenly changes its line and distract the batsman to play. So, what is it? It is called swing, that every fast bowler uses to discomfort the batsman. Swing helps the bowler to make the bowling more tough to play. But how swing happens? Is there any science behind? So yes, there is. And to know that, please watch the video till the end. All maintenance are done by air. Means to know about swing of the cricket ball, we should firstly take a look at some basics of aerodynamics, or we can say that cricket ball aerodynamics. So swing of the cricket ball happens because of the asymmetry of flow on two sides of the ball. And if we talk about flow, so there are mainly two types of airflow, turbulent flow and laminar flow. When the air of high velocity moves in irregular movement, it is said to be turbulent flow. And just like that, when an air of low velocity moves in same direction, it is said to be laminar flow. So in the case of a cricket ball, both of these flows acts evenly to make the ball swing. Like if bowler wants to put an outswing, then the seam is angled outward from the batsman, and by doing this the flow is stripped into turbulent on seam side, whereas it remains laminar on non-seam side at a minimum speed of 115 km per hour.
That's out. We don't need the umpire for that, boy, and that's a cracker of a swing ball. Turned him right.
Laminar flow separates earlier than the turbulent flow because turbulent boundary layer has more momentum flux. Momentum flux is the transport of momentum that acts in a direction perpendicular to the direction of the airflow, while having more momentum flux means more pressure in opposite direction is required for flow separation. Due to difference in separation points, flow of air is deflected. Deflection of air towards laminar side clearly means that there is some force acting on air. Therefore, an equal and opposite force must act on ball, which makes it swing towards seam side. In cricket, there are three types of swing: conventional swing that we just talked about, second reverse swing, and last contrast swing. Let's take reverse swing. Reverse swing works just opposite to the conventional swing, means the ball moves just opposite to the normal swing. Well, how it happens? So when the ball is new, then it shines on both the sides, but as the ball gets older, it becomes rough, and totally rough ball is like a gift for the batsman. So to maintain the swing of the ball, bowler continuously shines any one side of the ball with his saliva or his sweat. And because of the shine on one side and rough on other side, airflow is resisted on rough side and ball swings to the shiny side. If we talk about contrast swing, then it occurs when the bowler bowls the ball with seam straight up rather than angled towards slip or leg slip. In this swing, the ball moves towards the shiny part. Contrast swing is slightly tough to bowl as it needed large difference between the rough side and shiny side of the ball. And also tough to play as the seam is straight, so it becomes very tough for the batsman to judge the swing of the ball. Well, that's all. Comment me which swing you prefer the most, and if you like the video, then don't forget to hit subscribe and like button. Catch you later.